Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Roadrunners will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the opening possession of the game. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll run it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So UTSA's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Hauls it in. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Owens. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions, and he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quick completion on the out. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking downfield, it's Owens. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Snap it to the back. Creates a little space. Ball is free. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorn! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it to credit. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off-play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Briggs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Grab behind the line. It's Kearney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a man. It's Owens. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. So now it's second and long.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch, keep this drive going.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Got it set up on the outside. The ball's free. Oh, and just like they threw it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
White 53. White 50.
Direct snap. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Takes a handoff. It's Donald. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kearney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. That's a line ball. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? He'll do it himself. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, we're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
And he'll be brought down.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Owens. With the catch, it's Wingo. The ball pops out. And the defense jumps on it. They get the turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
42 Spider. 4.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that
breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Back to pass. It's McCown. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lost to throw again. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Owens. A shot toward the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Texas! And they turn it into a defensive score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Owens. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Finds his man. It's McCutcheon. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks.